Hi, welcome to a new video. In this video it's a photography one. Basically on one of my lenses I've actually broke, I dropped it, and so I've come to a local lake and see if I can get any interesting pictures out of a broken lens. So hope you stay with me for this video. The lens that I'm talking about is the 12-32 lens that came with my little Panasonic G100, and I was doing some B-roll and it fell on the floor and has actually bent. Yeah, because the middle of the photo is actually sharp-ish, but the edges are more very soft. So I think like a kind of a tilt shift lens, but it's on the side. So what I'm going to try and do is see if I can get anything interesting out of it. I don't know. It's just going to be a bit of fun, this is. Now, first of all, I've got to say that the particular way that this lens has dropped and it's broke may not be the same for everybody. If you've got a broken lens, this is just the way that this one is. And I just thought it'd just be a fun experiment just to see. I mean, like I say, it's the 12-32. Remember, that's in micro four thirds. Doing full frame, that's 24-64. See, my maths ain't that good. And basically, it won't, the zoom is stuck on 12. You can't push it in, the end's broke. So like I say, that's why it gives you the softer results, because it's like I say, it's acting like a tilt shift lens. And like I say, I'm going to shove it on eBay, see if anybody can fix it, because I don't want to try and force it or anything else. At the end of the day, these second-hand are only 100 quid. Yeah, so at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world with this lens anyway. But I'd like to say, see what I can get anyway. I've just had a thought that you could use the lens, even though, like I say, it's soft at the edge, for like that ICM, the intentional camera movement, where you set your shutter speed a lot slower and then move the camera to get some different effects. And I've just come out of the way, in a sense. And there's some leaves where some are lit up, some aren't. You've got dead leaves, you've got the green and everything else, and you always want contrasting colours. So basically, I've just been playing around with shutter speeds and just moving the camera like in an arc, just to see if those come out. And I mean, at the end of the day, with that, it's kind of all blurry anyway, so it doesn't matter if the lens is blurry on the edges. The one side of the lens, it is very soft, and you get in like it's blurry, like I just said about the ICM, where it's like movement. And if I've got like branches or bits in the way, it does like there's more movement on the one side than the other. So again, like you say, for me, for photography, it's always just a bit of fun. And like I say, in a sense, someone may make use of this, or in a sense, it's just going to go in the bin. So yeah, it's worth just having a mess with it. I mean, with this one, I was hoping that if I could get something more close up, so everything is out of focus in the back, that would make, you know, something nice. The problem is the focusing distance now is a lot further away. So, and I can't zoom in. I can't manual focus even as well. I've tried that, and it's just not letting me. So again, I don't know the in-depths of what's going on in the lenses and everything else. So I can autofocus, but I can't manual. And again, the distance. So it's like with these reeds here, you know, getting them so you've got the background blurred out and everything else, like against the sky and the trees behind it. I'm getting it, but just not as close as I would like. Not if I was using a normal lens, but again, this is a broken lens. So I mean, at the end of the day, like I say, this is just a bit of fun. And if these come out, and that's fine. Again, for me, like I say, photography is just getting out and about and having a walk. I mean, like this morning, I've just been to a car boot. I was going to go away to the Lake District tonight for a few nights, but unfortunately, just looking at the weather for the next 2 days in the Lake District, it's just constant rain. So I'm leaving it a few days and then going up there. So again, you know, if you haven't seen my channel, have a look look at the other videos, like, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff, because yeah, there will be that coming up, going out in the little camper and spending a night or two in the Lake District, and then on to the Blackpool illuminations as well. I mean, I forgot to say where I am. Basically, I'm in Featherstone, and I think it's called Featherstone Pools. There are two names for these pools. There's basically one just over there, and we buy the other one here, and they're basically little fishing lakes. And I mean, like, literally behind me, there's houses and that, so it's right on there. And like I always say, there's these pockets of nature that sometimes people don't even realise is around the corner. I didn't know about this until a few months ago, and I came to film another video which didn't turn out as long, so it didn't even go online. But it's just a nice place, you know, just to come relax. You know, yes, you've got the fishermen here, and that's what, you know, I mean, like I say, I clean out fish pools for a living. Doing fishing to me is the most boringest thing, and I'm not saying anything like that to anybody that fishes, because it is, you know, it's that kind of thing. Like I say, I get fish out of a pond and have to put them in a vat and then clean out the pond and put them back in again. So I deal with fish, and I don't want to be doing that. I need to be moving, you know me. I have to walk with a stick and everything else on my back. But yeah, that's another thing, which again is why I haven't been away as much as I like. I mean, it's lovely and autumny, and the leaves are all dropped, and I've kind of lost all the colours. That was a nice splash. And yeah, I haven't been able to get away for various reasons, but I'll go into that in another video anyway. I mean, I've just stopped for a second because you can just look out over a field here, but you've got the tree above me. There's not that many leaves on it, so you've just got the branches, and the sun's just coming through it. So it's kind of like more an abstracty type of thing, more like mono and fine art, whatever you want to call it. So I've just tried doing that, and again, see if it comes out. Again, these aren't going to be perfect pictures, we know that. I mean, yes, like I say, they're going to be blurred, but it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, like I always say, it's getting out. I mean, knowing the lens is blurred on one side, I've been trying to look at different things, some unusual things. And just as I was walking down there, it's the shadow of the fences and everything else, and just getting that in. Like I say, I mean, I have cheated. I have got my other lens in here if I really wanted to get a nice picture, but I don't want to do that. I want to just do this and just see. But yeah, just more like the abstracty kind of things, which is what I used to love. I used to love doing those kind of things. I got them more into landscape, and I've got, I'm kind of bored of it in a sense, and I've talked about that in, I think, the previous video. I'm here, there and everywhere with the videos about what's called imposter syndrome, feeling like you're not good enough and everything and things like that. But yeah, a bit unusual that is anyway. Part of the path around this like little lake, the last time I came, there was like a few bird boxes painted and everything else on the trees, and there was a lot of them, and I thought, well, that's really nice. Coming now, there's just so much more. There's all different ones, little houses, there's stuff on the floor. It's like a little fairy garden kind of thing. It's absolutely lovely. I mean, because there's so much detail and effort gone into a lot of these. Like I say, originally when I came, I just thought, oh, just people are putting bird boxes up just to help the birds. But there is more than bird boxes here now, and it's absolutely lovely. I don't know why people do it here. I haven't seen it in different places, but yeah, absolutely lovely to walk through this as well. And again, it's just nice to see people just doing things, and again, hopefully people don't nick them or anything else. I mean, yes, you know, like that little box there, it's only £1 or £2, something like that, but you know what people are like, and it's nice to see these still here. I don't know what it is. There's something satisfying about when the leaves are dropped and kicking them around. Makes me feel like a kid again. Weird thing, isn't it? Probably other people do that. If you do, leave a comment. I'm now back at the camper, just having a coffee and relaxing a little bit. I mean, I haven't really looked at the pictures. I've just been looking at them on the screen just quickly as I've took them, so I don't know how they've actually come out and things like that. And hopefully there's some unusual ones, because that was the idea of this, to get something a bit more different than just the standard. And like I said, I know it's going to be blurred on one side and the other side, and it's not going to be pin sharp and everything else, because it is a broken lens. So at the end of the day, I'm just trying to prove that you can maybe get some interesting things with a broken lens. And again, like I said, my lens is broken a certain way. If yours is damaged and dropped and cracked the glass or anything like that, then yeah, you know, your mileage is going to vary. It's as simple as that. It's just like with this, it's just a bit of fun, and hopefully they've come out. So what I'm going to do now is I'll sign off, and I'll see you in the next one, which hopefully the videos as they come out, because some are going to be mixed up a little bit, but the next one should be me in the Lake District and doing some photography, doing some overnighting in this for a few nights and stuff like that. It's just dependent on my back and a few other things. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I really do hope you've enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you just want to like it, whatever, just do anything like that, because it does help the channel out, and it just, you know, and as well, leave me a comment, see what you think. Am I mad doing this? And I'll see you in the next one. So bye for now, bye. It's no, don't worry about it, I don't mind. No, don't worry. It's okay, don't worry. Oops, sorry. Move that out. I don't know what I'm going to say. What was I going to say? Any idea? You tell me.